Good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure today to be speaking to you as we celebrate Women's Entrepreneurship Day, a day on which the work of women entrepreneurs is being observed and discussed, held on the 19th of November each year. It is my honor to have been invited by Women Will, an initiative of Grow with Google, to give this keynote session and share about my community is my secret to success. My name is Yetty Williams, and I'm the founder and CEO of Lagos Moms. Lagos Moms is a family and parenting resource for moms, dads, and caregivers. What started as an idea as a new mother has become a community that brings women, parents, and caregivers together from different parts of the world. It started with me always going online, always Googling to find out about being a first-time mom 13 years ago. By the time I had my second child 2 years later and took some time off from work, I noticed that there were many gaps in the information I needed as a mother here in Lagos and Nigeria. That was when I birthed the idea of Lagos Moms, the first Nigerian blog dedicated to moms to connect and to learn from each other. My entrepreneurship story has definitely been a journey of lessons, learnings, and stretching, a journey that I call my 3 Ps, my passion to purpose to profit. There are many things I have learned about being a woman who has embraced technology and entrepreneurship to bring a new way to something that is timeless and is one of the most important roles we will have in our lives, which is being a mother, a parent, and raising the next generation. See, when we talk about women, we cannot ignore that women entrepreneurs are critical to the economy. They are critical to the development of any community, society, and the world. However, there are some clear gaps that we have identified and we need to deal with. So let's talk about the numbers. According to a World Bank report, Profiting from Parity, the results show that women entrepreneurs across sub-Saharan Africa continue to earn about 34% lower profits than men. It also notes that 58% of SMEs in Africa are women-owned, but on average, women-owned firms have fewer employees, lower revenues, profits, and productivity. Due to several gender-specific challenges, it is estimated that there's about a $20 billion financing gap for women, causing the growth of these businesses to suffer. Other reasons for the lack of growth is the lack of structure in the business, the inability to scale by not incorporating technology and digital tools. Now, I'm sure you can agree, in a time of so much financial uncertainty, one thing is clear. When more women build their own businesses, economies will grow. Several of the reports and studies, they all point to the same conclusion. Women are not contributing at the same level men are for several reasons. Now, according to PwC's Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises 2020 survey, Nigerian women account for about 41% ownership of micro businesses in the country. This places Nigeria among the highest entrepreneurship rates globally. However, women entrepreneurs are more likely to face challenges in upscaling businesses than their male counterparts. In my capacity as a social entrepreneur, running Lagos Moms, and as a digital media marketing consultant, I have identified that work-life balance challenges are not taking advantage of the several opportunities that technology and digital tools offer, add to the reasons why women-owned businesses continue to lag. For example, during the current pandemic, many businesses have struggled, and going online was no more an option, but a necessity. I have seen an astronomical increase in the number of businesses that have reached out to learn how to implement a digital media strategy that works. Now, let me tell you why, when it comes to the power of community, it is the secret to success. It certainly has been my story. See, there is a popular African proverb that says it takes a village to raise a child. I believe it is still very relevant today, though I add it takes an e-village to raise a child. The concept here is that we need a community, we need a tribe, we need a support system to raise families and be all that we are meant to be. Considering that such a large number of women own their own businesses, it is even more critical that we harness the benefits of our community to ensure that we have all the tools, all the resources, and the capabilities available to us today to make sure that our businesses indeed thrive and grow. Whether you started with an idea or a hobby or a side hustle, growth has to be a critical part of your business. And you need to make sure that you are positioned to scale. Scaling is something that is much easier to attain in today's world thanks to the advancement of technology, digital tools, and the global nature of all our businesses today. But the first thing is that we need to have the right mindset as women to understand that we can do it. We can have it all. Having it all is simply determined based on what your having it all looks like and your ability to have everything you need in place to thrive. The things that are available to everyone, whether you're male or female, are the same things that as women we need to be comfortable trying, implementing, and seeing it happen and grow in our businesses. I'll use myself as a classic example. When I started this community 10 years ago as just an idea to find a solution to being a mother based locally in Lagos, Nigeria, I could never have imagined the growth that we have seen over the years. But it came to life because I was willing to take the step. I have a phrase I love saying: confidence comes from doing. And this is exactly what happened. As I stepped out and continued to grow and see the importance of localized content that spoke to the needs of the women in my community, I was able to continue to grow, to pivot, to try new things and build a thriving business that has touched thousands of lives and worked with several companies around the world. Now, one of the biggest passions that came out for me from running the Lagos Moms community was that I found that I love what technology affords us. As individuals, and just being alive at a time like this, during the fourth industrial revolution, it is quite exciting. The future is really about using all the tools available in a creative way, being able to think out of the box, developing and harnessing your emotional intelligence, and tapping into globalization. The reality is that the way we measure success has definitely changed over the past 20 years or so. I've definitely seen that in my 20 years of professional experience. Because things move so quickly now, we have to realize that we as women have to be comfortable moving quickly as well. Some of our wins as a company and a community includes holding annual parenting conferences hosted by Lagos Moms, where we bring parents and experts together. We talk about focusing on raising children who will thrive in the world. It is no more good enough to be relevant in your local community. In fact, this year we held our first virtual edition as a result of the pandemic. Lagos Moms has also grown to over 100,000 followers across social media, and we have a thriving website that brings thousands of visitors to the site. We have trained families and children on the importance of online safety and digital well-being. We also believe in empowerment and skills development, and as such, through the Lagos Moms Academy, we have been able to train hundreds of women when it comes to their ability to use technology to grow their businesses. We recently completed a 5-day virtual training as a partnership between Lagos Moms, the Department of State's Bureau of Economic and Business Affairs, providing opportunities for Women's Economic Rise Initiative, and the U.S. Consulate Lagos. This program was supported by Google. Over 700 women applied for this program. I and several other facilitators taught the women how to use technology as an enabler to grow their business. The feedback has been phenomenal. And why? Because women learn and thrive when they have a community to support them. A lot of these programs could not have been available if we did not embrace technology. I'm certainly proud of some of the things that the Lagos Moms community has been able to achieve to date, which includes the thousands of families that we've been able to touch because of information, content, and programs that are run online to a large extent. The feedback we always get gladdens our hearts. Parents who say they are more intentional, all the way to mothers who are more in control of their lives and are living their most abundant lives, being able to bring harmony to their work and their life. I have also seen in my experience that women learn better from each other. There's something very powerful about seeing another woman who does something that you thought you couldn't do. And you find out that, you know what, I can do that too. It's very important that we have representation and that we see ourselves in each other because that makes all the difference between a wish and a reality that can be achieved. Women do support each other. That stereotype that says women don't support each other, it's just a stereotype. The right woman in the right setting with the right capabilities is going to help another woman to rise because real queens help other queens to straighten their crown. So, what would I like to share with all of us as we think through being women entrepreneurs at a time like this? For someone who started a local community that has now gone global, I want to leave you with a couple of thoughts. First of all, as women, let's think big. Let's know that there's nothing that stops us from taking advantage of all the tools, capacity building programs, funding opportunities that are available to every entrepreneur and especially women. There are countless ways to scale our businesses faster, quicker, and reach levels that we might never have thought possible before. You just need to know how to do it and then do it. Secondly, it is never a bad idea to start from where you start from. You can start small, but don't stay small out of fear. Remember, confidence comes from doing. Every good idea can be a great idea when you focus on your goals, when you take action daily, when you show up, when you pivot as need be, and when you are flexible. Never forget that confidence comes from doing. Thirdly, put a structure in place from day one. These include using tools that will help you work smarter, not harder. Work life harmony is critical to a woman's success. So you need to find out the right support system for you and your family so that you can optimize your business to your advantage. Next, be bold and never ever feel that any question is stupid. See, there is nothing like a stupid question. The people that grow are those who are hungry for knowledge, who continue to learn, and who surround themselves by a network that takes them further. You know what they say about your network, right? So find a community, find a mastermind group that would provide a safe space for you to grow and show up. Understand your audience because that is how you connect. Lagos Moms, for example, offers content that is relevant to a woman who needs support from a platform that understands her unique context as a woman, a wife, a mother, a business owner, an employer, employee, all the various hats that she wears, and can understand it from her local, unique perspective. When we feel loved and heard and safe, we thrive. Now imagine if each and every one of us took that same feeling to our own various communities, locally and globally. And the more we connect, the stronger we are, the more positive effect we will have on the whole world. So don't put yourself in a box that you create. With technology at your fingertips, you can go as far and as wide as you want to. And remember, there is somebody out there, in fact, many people who are just waiting for you to help them achieve their goals and ready to support you along the way. Supporting women entrepreneurs is not just the right thing to do, it is an opportunity to fuel the economy. local and global. A lot of women who venture into entrepreneurship in Africa more than anywhere else in the world do so because it allows them to have control of their time and balance their work and family life. So, investing in women entrepreneurs has a multiplier effect in supporting local economies. One thing is clear: when more women build their businesses, economies grow. So, finally, I would like you to find your community. Find women who break it down and make it easy for you to implement strategies that work to grow your business. In our community, we are not scared to talk about our vulnerabilities, about managing work life balance, taking care of children, running homes, because it is all part of who we are. We don't have to be like men, we are women, fully women, and we can thrive based on how we've been wired to thrive without making any apologies. I'm excited to announce that Women Will, through a network of partners and organizations across Africa, will be working with women owned small businesses and holding several online training, workshops, leadership panels, and conversations, relevant conversations around the challenges that women are facing in the midst of COVID 19. All of this will be happening throughout the month of November. You want to take advantage of this, make sure you take advantage of the tools, the skill acquisition, and capacity building available for you. So you want to follow the at Women Will Africa on Instagram and Twitter and their Facebook page for more information. Now, to all the women who run businesses, who want to have sustainable growth, scale, I want you to know that you can do it. You certainly can. Thank you for listening to me. It has been great sharing with you. My name again is Yetty Williams, and I can proudly say that my community has been my secret to success. To all you women out there, I wish you all the success in your lives, in your families, and in your businesses. Let's take our ideas to the world. Thank you.